So I usually don't watch these GQ 10 things I can't live without videos. I feel like they're quite materialistic and it's presented in a way that's helping you connect to your favorite celebrities, but is actually just pushing products in your face, sometimes even in the form of shop links. And then you start thinking about your 10 essentials, and then it's just promoting consumerism, in my opinion. But I love Olivia Rodrigo and I watched hers. And to be fair, it's kind of a genuine one because she talks about her parents, she talks about writing, and she talks about this book, Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. She actually says that her first album, Sour, wouldn't have been the same if it weren't for this book. And I do actually remember her talking about some of these ideas in her interviews back in the day when Sour was blowing up. That's huge. I absolutely love Sour. And of course, I want to read something that she credits her creative process to. And creativity is actually something I'm really interested in reading and talking about. And you might find it as a thread in a lot of my videos. So I read Big Magic and I really liked it. I think it's a version of what Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott is for a lot of people. Like a source of reassurance and insight into the struggles of being a creative person in a like a relatable tone, um, but also like a teaching mentoring kind of tone. um, Bird by Bird specifically did not work for me. I actually haven't read it. I gave up after a few chapters because the writing style wasn't my vibe, I guess. Something about the like the humor, this like outdated like white lady humor. I couldn't. But Big Magic is like a modern version of it. It did have a few jokes that didn't land for me, but I think the ideas presented in the book more than make up for it. It's actually written in such an accessible way that you don't even realize how impactful the ideas are. I don't want to share too much because it's really nice to read in the way that it's presented, accompanied by Gilbert's own stories and experiences. But one of the main ideas that she mentions is that inspiration is like a living thing. Ideas are all around us and trying to find expression. So we basically need to cooperate with them so we can be channels for them. Olivia has mentioned this idea in this video. And she said that during quarantine, she set a goal for herself to write a song every day so that the universe would see this and she would be rewarded by better ideas. And Sour came out of that. Like I said, Gilbert also shares a few stories about her own past projects or ideas or like the journey of some of her ideas, which are really fascinating. So I do highly recommend this book. I won't spoil any of it because it's quite interesting if you read it in the way that she's written it. Overall, I just felt like she had a very humble and open tone. It's the opposite of gatekeeping, really encouraging. For me, my biggest takeaway is to try not to sit on ideas for too long and just have an open and easy attitude towards creativity.